Hi everyone, it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for stopping by, for visiting again, those of you who are longtime subscribers of mine. Today I will be demoing and giving you guys my review of these new blushes from Guerlain. It is called the Natural Healthy Glow Powder Brush. I have 4 shades of these blushes here and I am going to demo them as best as I can, and then we are gonna discuss what I think about this new product from Guerlain. I will also be comparing it to this old Guerlain blush. Not old Guerlain blush, but it is their normal blush formula, which is called Guerlain Rose. Actually, I thought these new blushes was a replacement for this one because in the Guerlain Rose blush, they only have 3 colors and they have not done anything with this line in a long time, but we will get into this a bit later. This is what this looks like, this terracotta blush. It is the same terracotta packaging from Guerlain, and there are 6 shades in this terracotta blush formula. This is the packaging of the blush, and just so you can see, this is the packaging of the bronzer. So it is pretty much the same compact, just smaller. The first one I am going to start with, this is the terracotta blush in 05. This is Coral Foncé or Deep Coral. This is what deep coral looks like in person, and this is what it looks like on the Guerlain website. It is not as deep, more burnt coral as it looks in the picture on the Guerlain website. I have actually here 3 blush brushes, 2 natural hair brushes, and 1 synthetic brush, just in case I want to see which type of brush works best with these blushes. This is what the deep coral looks like on my hands. These blushes, they do not swatch so easily because they are a different blush formula. But let me just add this on. It is supposed to be transparent. This is what deep coral looks like on my skin. I am looking here in a bigger mirror in front of me. The deep coral, this is a nice shade, and it does not have a lot of pigmentation. None of these blushes do. As you are able to see, I did go in quite a bit into this blush, but this is a very pretty color. Actually, I am happy it is not such a burnt coral because I do have a lot of blushes in this formula. Guys, when I bought these blushes, they were not on the European website as yet. It was just pictures that I saw on Amit Beauty, I believe. And I wanted these blushes so badly because Guerlain has not come out with blushes in such a long time, and I only had this one in chic pink. So being that they did not have them on the Guerlain website here, I ordered this directly from France, from a perfumery, so I was not able to read any product description information. But this one, it is very nice. I like this. I used for this the Pat McGrath blush brush, and The formula is very nice. The next color I will try, this one, it is a 03 Nude Foncé or Deep Nude. This is what it looks like. This is what the Deep Nude, is it Deep Nude? Let me just look at the proper name. It is, yeah, this is what the Deep Nude looks like on my skin. And this is what it looks like in the pan. Being that I have played with this with the other one, I know I have to dose this generously, but let's see how much color payout I will get. It's always harder when filming, adding blush or bronzer on the left side. I am just trying to tap this into my skin. I will use a bigger mirror. Oh, this is very pretty. The pigmentation, it does show up quite nicely, and I did use a generous amount depending on whether or not it just looks like a glow or whether or not it looks like blush. It will depend on how much you use. This is the deep coral on this side, and this is the deep nude. I did use two different brushes, so there is no color contamination. The difference in color, it is not that much. On this side, it is a bit more berry. But honestly, I am wearing this one on this side, and on this side, I am wearing the deep nude. I don't see a very big difference. Probably if I had a more bronzy eye look on this side, it might look different, but there is not such a drastic change in color. I just went ahead and added some more foundation to my skin. I removed the deep coral so I can try the next shade, which is 04 Rose Foncé or Deep Pink. By the way, I am also wearing the terracotta concealer under my eyes because I have on a full face of Guerlain. Guys, this is the next one. It is 04. It is Rose Foncé or Deep Pink. This is what this looks like. And this here, this is a swatch of this color. Like I said, this is the deepest shade. I will go in a bit lighter with this one because it is a bit more pigmented. As you can see, this one for me has the most color payout. Wow, this is a beautiful shade. I normally do not gravitate towards blushes in this color. I don't know, I prefer more coral, bronzy, terracotta blushes, but this looks very pretty. This is the color Deep Pink on my skin, and this one is Deep Nude. This is a bit more pink as opposed to this one, and of course the color of the Deep Pink, it is a bit more intense. On the Guerlain website, it does say these blushes have ingredients of natural origin. It is supposed to emphasize the cheekbones and underline them transparently with delicate color. It is supposed to underline the cheekbones transparently with a delicate flush of color that looks like fresh cheeks after a walk in the outdoors. So I don't think it is meant that these blushes should add a lot of color. it should probably be more of a light glow, which looks like the blush, I would say, is being worn underneath of the skin. So it is very pretty. It is quite smooth. This blush, based on the website, it has a light and airy texture, and it is a long-lasting formula. And this blush allows the natural nuances of the skin to shine through under a perfectly dosed, modular and weightless color sail. Here I have the Nude Foncé. Prior I said Nude Foncé. It is Nude Foncé. So on this side we have the Deep Nude, which is Nude Foncé. And on this side again, it is the Rosé Foncé, or the Deep Pink. This is the older formula in the Guerlain blush. I have this in Chic Pink, and I will just give a swatch of this. This here is Chic Pink. I think it looks closer in color to the Deep Coral. It is not exactly the same, but when shared out, it looks very much like this one. This is what the Deep Coral looks like, and this is the Chic Pink. I do love this blush so very much, and I have already replaced this once. This is one of my favorite, you would say pink blushes, but it is not really pink. It is pink with a bit of coral undertones. This is a lovely blush. The last color I have, this is 001 Light Nude. Guys, I did know that this blush is very light, but the swatch on the website, it looked like the Danessa Myricks blush in Bellini. So I thought this would have probably worked, but now that I have this is so clear, there is no way this is going to work. I don't even know if you can see this. This is what it looks like on my skin tone. I have added a bit more. It is here. It is more of, I would say, a highlighter tone. So I will just add, let me see, a little bit here. This does not show up at all. So I will add a little on the nose. This shade, it just simply disappeared. I mean, I knew it was light, but I thought it would have looked a bit like Bellini. Guys, I am just adding some of my terracotta bronzer in shade 5, which is the one I like the most from Guerlain. And then I will give you my final thoughts on this. These shades here, 3, 4, and 5, they are recommended for deep skin. They all showed up quite good on my skin tone, and I do think the pink, the deep pink, and also the deep nude will show up on very deep dark skin tones. So there is a blush here for everyone. Guys, these are nice blushes. They are light blushes. They are supposed to add health, and these are not blushes if you are looking for a strong dose of color on the skin. It is supposed to give a natural look. It is a bit similar to these light terracotta bronzers from Guerlain. They are supposed to add a touch of sun and healthiness to the skin. Honestly, I did not need all 3 of these blushes I mean, on my skin, the deep coral and the deep nude looked almost the same. If I had to choose between the two for my skin tone, I would take the deep coral. And the deep pink, it is quite more intense than the deep nude. You have seen this on my cheeks. I did not need both of these colors, like I said. But honestly, guys, Guerlain had not come out with new blushes in such a long time. I went a little bit nuts about those. Did I have the information ahead of time prior to ordering blind that they were natural blushes intended to give more of a glow than colored blushes? I probably would have only ordered the coral and the deep nude, but I am very happy with them. The 001, this just doesn't work. So this one is for Michelle. By the way, she has already agreed to take this one off my hands, so it was not a fail purchase. What I forgot to say is they have the traditional Guerlain Terracotta fragrance. It smells nice when you apply it, but it dissipates almost immediately. These blushes are now available everywhere. They're on the Guerlain website, and they are also at all the higher end perfumeries in Europe, so you should not have a problem picking these up. And also, being that it is now general availability, I must say to you guys, the prices vary quite a bit online. You can pick this up anywhere, I would say from 35 to 50 euros. So please do your homework. And I am a little saving fox, a Sparfuchs. I do look around quite a bit when buying, especially makeup, because the prices can vary quite a bit. Take care, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and send me some comments about these blushes, especially if you've picked them up. Tschüss!